Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihin nabiyyil kareem. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to our continued follow-ups. I'd like you to have your notes out available with you. As we've discussed before, this is a video series. The video will never tell you you read it correctly. The video will give you a guideline. And at the end of the day, it's a recording of the correct sound or a more correct sound. Tajweed videos can never be a replacement of teachers, and bi'idhnillah, I pray that's a chance for all of us to seek a live teacher, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of our teachers. So today let's get started. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. This is Surah الأعلى, and as you can see here on the screen, bi'idhnillah, you will find this to be Surah number 87. So let's work on this together. Seen with a line on the top, sa. Ba shadda, ha kasra, hi. I want the hi sound from the throat. Sabbih isma rabbika. Ra is heavy, something on top. Rabbika al-A'la. Rabbika al-A'la. Rabbika. The a, e, a sound. Rabbika al-A'la. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى. Please don't say أعلى. The ayn is not heavy, nor is the lam. If your mouth is shaped ah, then you're going to get the sound stuck behind your uvula, the little dangly thing. So try it. Relax the mouth. Again, today you might be exaggerating, but later on you will find this to be a lot easier. Let's try it again. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى. أعلى. الذي. Put a fatha, a zabr, a line on the top here. The line on the top is going to make the a sound. الذي. Can you see the tip of the tongue, the edge of the top teeth? It's imperative. A lot of people drop this letter and they treat it otherwise. الذي خلق. Kha, the awful sound. La, separate it with light. And the heavy qaf, which is awful or awesome. A, kha, la, a. الذي خلق خلق الذي خلق فسوى. Don't say va. If this is touching the bottom teeth, you're saying v. There's no v in the Arabic language. فسوى الذي خلق فسوى. Say wet. If you're saying fasawwa, wa, you hear the wa? Keep the a sound open, clear, wet. Fasawwa. Hold the shadda. Fasawwa. Walladhi. Same wow here. Wa. Walladhi. Clarify the sound. Walladhi. Qaf. Dal. Ra. Same scenario as khalaqa, but there's a shadda here, so I want to hear the sound. Qaddara. Walladhi qaddara. Qaf. Dal. Qadda. A. You're going to get the awful, awesome sound and then bring it to da. Da. Qaddara. Don't say qadda. qadda, da as opposed to da. Tip of the tongue behind the top two teeth. Don't touch up at your gums, please. وَالَّذِي قَدَّرَ قَدَّرَ را قَدَّرَ فَهَدَى فَهَدَى فَهَا and dal. We're going to stretch. فَهَدَى وَالَّذِي أَخْرَجَ الْمَرْعَى وَالَّذِي أَخْرَجَ الْمَرْعَى. وَالَّذِي, minimum stretch here is 3. It's an east to west. أَخْرَجَ أَخْرَجَ. Light, heavy. أَخْرَجَ ja. Please don't say jaw. وَالَّذِي أَخْرَجَ الْمَرْعَى. Ra in this scenario is heavy, and you know why? Because the letter before it has something on top. So in this scenario here with ra with a sukoon on top of it, mar. Look at the meme. Mar, mar. Please keep the only letter here pronounced heavy is the ra, and in this case the a is always going to be light. Mar'a. If you're saying marra, marra, and you're bouncing the sound, please try your best not to do that. وَالَّذِي أَخْرَجَ الْمَرْعَى. Count it off on your fingers. فَجَعَلَهُ غُثَاءً أَحْوَى. فَجَعَلَهُ فَجَعَلَهُ. Don't anticipate the ayn, please. فَجَعَ. فَجَعَ. Don't anticipate, oh, ayn is coming. Because number one, ayn is not heavy. Number two, each letter gets its own right. فَجَعَلَهُ غُ, third part of the throat, غُثَاءً. Minimum stretch here, remember, east to west, followed by the letter Hamza. 4. And now we have double accent. Is it غُثَاءً, أَحْوَى, or tongue not touch? It's tongue touch here. Why? Double accent, tanween, followed by the letter alif, first part of the throat. So alif is in the throat, so we're not going to make ikhfa. We're going to make the tongue touch sound. غُثَاءً أَحْوَى. غُثَاءً أَحْوَى. The next verse that we have here is verse number 6. Sanu, sanu. Qaf is one of the 5 letters in rule number 1 of rhythm. It bounces, rule number 1. Sanuq, 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 ri'uka, ri'uka, sanuq, ri'uka, fala, 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 tansa. Noon sukoon followed by the letter sin. Exactly. So noon sukoon followed by a letter that's not in the throat, and it's the letter sin, tongue not touch. Tansa. Sanuq, sanuq, ri'uka, ri'uka, light, uka, sanuq, ri'uka, fala tansa, tansa. Verse number 7. إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ إِنَّهُ يَعْلَمُ الْجَهْرَ وَمَا يَخْفَى. Like the clarity here? Let's try it. Verse number 7. إِلَّا Ma. The minimum stretch is here. We're going to stretch 2 and 2. Sheen. How long is the stretch? East to west, followed by Hamza by itself. Yes, indeed. It is 4. We're going to take the light Hamza into the word Lafzul Jalala, into the word Allah. Ask yourself, The lam in Allah, letter before it has something on top. Yes, it is. It is heavy. إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ. Now, it's not recommended to count on your fingers. It's not recommended. But at the end of the day, right now, how are you going to learn? By counting it off on your fingers. إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ. Several things going on here. Please don't say ma, sha, 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 chateau, sha, sha, Allah, Allah. I want to hear the lam heavy. That's basically what I'm trying to focus on here. If you stop, it's a stereo sound. Ma sha Allah. Stereo sound is going to be enunciated. Noon shadda, the noon with the W is rule number 3 of rhythm. Full nasal sound. Innahu ya'lamul, ya'lamul, bite the ayn. The ya is biting it. Ya'lamul jahra, jim, ja, ja, has a little bit of strength there. Ja, and then drop it into your chest. Jahra, jahra, wama, wa, wet, mat. Wama yakhfa, yakhfa. Don't say yakhfa, please. Clarify. Ya, yakhfa. Verse number 8. Wanu, wanu, wanu yassiruka, wanu yassiruka lil yusra, lil yusra. Simple word, but has to be enunciated. Lam kasra di. Commit to the lam sound. And I'm using this terminology over and over again. It will help you in the sifat section of the class, where you have to commit to the letters lin, umal. You have to commit. So say lil yusra, lil yusra. And as you can tell, the sound spreads with the sin. Rewind it back if you're not sure if it's yusra or yusra. فذكر فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى فذكر ki the ra is light, the letter before it has something on the bottom. فذكر kir. Now we have this, the word a lot of times mispronounced. فذكر kir kir. إِن نَفَعَتِ الذِّكْرَى. I want you to take this sound here. Please bring it into your nose as clearly as possible. Bring the noon into your nose. إِن نَفَعَتِ الذِّكْرَى. Excellent opportunity for you to practice makharij here. Say fa'ati. Tip of the tongue are behind the two top teeth. I want you to simply take your tongue and bring it to the edge. Tiz. Tiz. Inna fa'ati dhikra. There's a hums here. There's a click here. Dhikra. Fadhakkir. Inna fa'ati dhikra. Sayadhakkaru man yakhsha. Sayadh. Bring the tongue out. Some of you bend the middle of your tongue in, and that doesn't give you dhal. Fadhakkir. That's fadhakkir. This is verse number 10. Sayadhakkaru. Sayadhakkaru. Ka. Ka. Open your mouth. Ka. Karu man yakhsha. Let's take a pause. Pull out rule number 2 of rhythm. Rule number 2 of rhythm is what? Nun sukoon. Here's your sukoon. Is it followed by a letter that makes up the acronym Yarmalun? Does it? Yarmalun. What are the letters? Yarmalun. Excellent. Now let's look at this together. Is Ya one of these letters? Of course it is. So place a shadda. Place a shadda on top of this letter. Place a shadda there. Everyone say Man yakhsha. Try it again without all the hoopla. من يخشى. It's going to vibrate in your nose. We know about that. من يخشى. Light to heavy transition. يخشى. Now, if you don't understand the rule of yarmalun, please go ahead and look up rule number 2 of rhythm. It'll explain to you nun sukun or un in un, followed by any letter that makes up the word ya, ra, la, mim, waw, or nun, or yarmalun. You will place a shadda on that letter and make the nasaling sound when it applies. Verse number 11. وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا. Now, I want to make this clear here. If you stretch any one of these incorrectly, then you're changing it. Each one of them is one. Also, they're all light letters. وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا. Pull it into your nose for noon with a W on top of it. Rule number 3 of rhythm. وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا الْأَشْقَى. أَشْقَى. Alif first part, أشقى. You're going to spread the sound. أشقى. وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا الْأَشْقَى الَّذِي. Clarity in the mouth. الَّذِي. الَّذِي يَصْلَى النَّارَ. رَل. Watch the transition, light to heavy. Kub. Bring it out for kub. Kubra. Even a little bit too much, I'm hearing. Kubra. A lot of times if you smile, if you relax this section of your head, then you yourself will start saying kubra. When you smile, then the light letters come out a lot easier. الَّذِي يَصْلَى النَّارَ الْكُبْرَى. Excellent. This is just like سَيَصْلَى نَارًا ذَاتَ لَهَبٍ. Remember, we did that. Verse number 13. ثُمَّ لَا يَمُوتُ فِيهَا وَلَا يَحْيَا. Thumma. Bring the tip of the tongue out. Summa doesn't make sense here. Thumma, and I'm exaggerating, but if you did this, you'd be correct. But I really mean to get in your face slightly, because if you don't see the thumma la yamutu fiha wa la yahya. Wala, wet, wala yahya. And I'm sure you realize fi, ha, wala, all of these are being stretched for 2. And those are the basic stretch. If you look at the first rule of stretching under the slides of accents, you'll see them. Verse number 13. ثُمَّ لَا يَمُوتُ فِيهَا وَلَا يَحْيَا. You have verse number 14. Bounce it. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ تَزَكَّى. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ تَزَكَّى. Nun sukun followed by ta. Is ta in the throat? No, it's not. It's part of yarmalun? No, it's not. So just do tongue, not, touch. Man tazakka becomes man tazakka. Top and bottom teeth together for the letter za. This is not dhal. Man tazakka. Verse number 15. Wa dhakara. What? Dhal, kaf, and ra. وذكر اسم ربه فصلى. Saw that? A lot of us are going to start out the sound فصلى. No. Bring the fa, slot, and the lam completely is light. فصلى. وذكر اسم ربه فصلى. Now I almost hear it in when I'm reading it to you. وذكر. Careful with the K. If you open the mouth too much, you're going to get something we refer to as imala, and something that's more importantly referred to as opening your mouth too wide sideways. وذكر. Say cat. The cat sound is a. وذكر اسم ربه فصلى. If you can take the opportunity to put some time into ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون Now the sharp sound here, بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا. بل, I'm pressing my lips together, not meant to happen. It's not meant to be بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا. Verse number 17. وَالْآخِرَةُ. Interesting word, occurs many times in the Quran. I would like you to focus on it today. Wal, commit to the lam. Wal, don't say he. The air's still filling, but it's a heavy letter with a line on the bottom. There are either 3 or 5 levels of heaviness. When we put a line on the bottom of the letter kha, it gets khi. Now, you might feel awkward here, but remember, you're not saying ki. You still maintain the integrity of the in the background. وَالْآخِرَةُ 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 خَيْرٌ. We're going to make it خَيْرُ, so we can connect to the wow after it. So everyone say it. Important, it's going to come throughout the Quran. وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ. What rule is being implied here? The last rule of accents, we said, this is the Canadian rule, the enunciated A. خَيْرٌ. Double accent, alarm goes off. Hey, what's the next letter? Wow. Wow's not in the throat, but it's part of ya, ra, mim, lam, wow, or noon. Yep. Place the shadda in there. Good to go. Place the shadda here. خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. Bounce it. وَأَبْقَى. أَبْقَى. خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. And the sound is traveling in my nose when I pronounce this wow. Why? Because we've discussed when implementing and putting the shadda here. خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. Excellent. Alhamdulillah. Verse number 19. Last verse here. Inna, this is the third rule of rhythm. Abqa was the first rule of rhythm, the bounce. Inna hadha lafis. Great opportunity to raise the bar for your tajweed. You want to keep it mediocre? That's fine. You want to raise the bar? Here's your chance. Lafi sad. Lafi suhufi. La fi suhufi. I'm exaggerating so you can see the sound. La fi suhufi. If you feel a little bit of air now, it's okay. You'll learn to pronounce slad without over exaggerating it, but now it's not wrong. La fi suhufi. La fi suhufi al-ula. Inna hadha lafis. Now, this. I want to hear the fi and then the sad. La fi suhufil, suhufil, su. Let the air out. Hu. Fil ula. Suhufi, suhufi. Do you notice sad is heavy, ha is light? Even though both of them have an u sound, both of them have an u. One is pronounced su, and the other one's pronounced hu. Suhufi Ibrahima, Ibrahima wa Musa. إبراهيم وموسى صحف إبراهيم وموسى. Well done. I think today's lesson a little bit more detailed. We tried to place a little bit more emphasis on each and every letter. بإذن الله, I'll be speaking to you soon. جزاك الله خيرا. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.